All right, so we're at the end of the ice fishing season and everything's going on sale, and some of you might be thinking about getting a new auger for next season. This is an Ion G2. I bought it at the beginning of the season and I've been using it all season long. I've been really happy with it, but I wanted to show you a few features that it has, and I also want to test out how many holes can I drill on a single battery. So this is a 4 amp hour battery. We're going to drill it until it's dead. It has been sitting out here for a couple hours. It's about 22 degrees out here today. And we're going to run through this fully charged battery to see how many holes I can drill, and we'll measure the holes to see how deep they are. So let's talk about some of the features of this auger. It is a 40 volt electric. One battery here is about $200, so they're very expensive. You can buy extra batteries if you want more capacity when you're out on the ice. It has a forward and a reverse. It's very quiet, as you can hear. One of the best things about the electric augers is that they don't produce any fumes and they're very quiet. So you can drill holes inside your shack. You can go out and enjoy a peaceful day without the roar of a gas-powered auger. They're also very, very lightweight. It's easy to take this and carry it on your shoulder. You can put it in your sled, and it's really not that heavy. You don't have to bring any oil and gas mix or anything like that. So it really is a big convenience, but they're also expensive. To take the battery on and off, there's a little lock switch here on the top. You move that over, and you can take the battery off. Slide it back in and then turn the lock to lock it in place. You engage the forward spin by pushing down on this tab on the top and then pushing the throttle here on the right side. If you want to go into reverse, there's a button on the left side here. So you have to push this top button, hold down the reverse button, and then push the button on the right side, and that makes it go in reverse. What I'm really wondering today is how many holes can I get out of this thing? So let's take a look. Oh, before I do this, I want to mention that I'm in a backwater area and there are no vehicles that drive through here. The snow, as you can see, is pretty clean. There's a few animal tracks around, but nobody's really coming back in this area. All right, we got 12 holes so far. I'm just going to let the motor cool down just for a minute. I wanted to mention a couple things that could affect the life of your battery. One is the temperature outside. If this battery is sitting outside and it's 10 below zero, it's probably not going to drill as many holes as it would if it was 30 degrees outside. So the temperature of the battery is going to matter. Also, how sharp your blades are is going to matter. So these blades here are the factory blades that came with it when I bought it back in October, and I have not sharpened them or replaced them since then. If the blades are really sharp, the motor is going to be more efficient and you're going to get more holes out of it. All right, let's get back to it and see how many holes we can get out of here. All right, I'm taking another break again. I've got 42 holes so far and the ice is about 14 inches thick. So I let the motor cool off just for a minute again. One other thing I wanted to mention is that this model does come in an 8-inch and a 10-inch option. This is the 8-inch. The 10-inch is going to use more power to make a 10-inch hole. So just so you know, it is an 8-inch model here that I'm using. So let's go drill some more holes. I had to move the camera a little bit to give me some fresh ice because I'm pretty sure I filled up the entire frame with the old holes. So I moved the camera just a little bit. We're going to try off here on the other side and make some more holes. All right, I counted the holes, 77 and a half holes at 14 inches of ice on each hole, and it's about 22 degrees outside. So again, if you have a hotter battery, you're gonna get a little bit more holes out of it. This one was sitting at 22 degrees. This model does also come with a 6 amp hour battery option. I believe in 2022, they're moving toward just the 4 amp hour, which is what this one is. So if you have a 6, you're gonna be able to drill more holes on that. Again, my last thing to say, Don't Swiss cheese up the ice like this with 70 holes in one area. If it's an area where people are driving their cars, this is a backwater area where nobody's driving and there aren't any fish in here right now anyway. So nobody's coming back in here. But you don't want to be driving over something like this. So keep them away from any driving lanes if you test your own auger out. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll catch you on the next one.